I was really pleased with the game. I thought we started slowly, a little sluggish to start. Couldn't figure out why that was happening, but we worked it out. I thought Mychal Johnson came off the bench, gave us a huge lift. And Jewell, as she has done all year long, has started us off in a great way, set the tone for us. And then we finally started rebounding. I think that's what changed the game. You know, I think it was 13-13, and then we finally hit the boards. Mychal came in, hit a couple threes, and that was pretty much the game.
Can you talk about how important it is to have somebody come off the bench and give you that kind of fire?
We always are looking for that spark off the bench and wonder who it's going to be. And sometimes it's Maddie, and today it was Mychal. So it's always great to be able to look down the bench. We have so many options. And she really took her opportunity today on her birthday to come in and have her career high.
Can you talk about her game? Besides having the ball in her hands and shooting, she needs some defensive plays.
Yeah, she's really somebody we count on to be able to guard the ball. We wanted to give Lindsay a break from the point guard. We bring her in so that she can guard the ball. She's really tenacious. I think defensively she's smart. She knows how to play help defense. She rotates well, and she can get up and guard the ball. And I think she takes pride in her defense. So that is definitely something that we really need. And I'm really pleased with where she is right now.
Is it okay to ask you how old you are?
I'm 19.
One more basket.
Yeah. Come
on. Early on, their player blocks 2 shots right off the bat, and you immediately, I think you took Brianna out shortly after that to maybe motivate her a little bit.
You know, I thought she looked a little unsure at the beginning of the game, and we really wanted to go inside. And Joyner's a great player, 8 blocks. I mean, she's a great defensive player. We knew that she was going to be tough inside. We were trying to go actually to get the mismatch on the guard. So I was disappointed with the way we attacked them early on. So I wanted her to watch a little bit from the bench, kind of get herself together, and then she came back in and played very well.
Lindsay kind of has quietly put together 11 assists, 1 turnover the last 2 games. Is she giving you that leadership that you had talked about?
She really is. That's her first turnover of the season. She's had 3 games and just 1 turnover. So phenomenal assist-to-turnover ratio. And she definitely, you can see her on the film pointing, and you can't hear her talking as much, but you can see her. And I know that when you're standing beside her, you can hear her, but otherwise it doesn't look like she's talking as much. But she is definitely running the team. I think she knows what to run, what to call, who to get the ball to. And she's able to find some opportunities for herself, which I think is really important this year for us to have that third scorer.
Did Mychal come in to the program with that shooter's confidence, that assertiveness? Is that unique for a freshman to come to this level?
Yeah, it really is. We encouraged her to shoot it regularly, and she has the shooter's mentality that Michaela has. And so we talked about everything Michaela does. That's what we want you to do. Be fearless, taking your shot. Don't worry about misses. Just keep shooting. And she's really done that well.
It's the West Virginia in you, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about your game, Mychal?
Well, like Coach said, whenever I come in the game, they tell me I have the green light. I hear it from my teammates too, and like they said, defensively, I take pride in that. That's one thing that I really enjoy to do. So.
Mychal, you came in with a National Player of the Year in your class. Another was McDonald's All-America. You were maybe a little bit more under the radar. Did you feel you had something more to prove here coming in?
It's not something that I had to prove. It was just that I was going to do whatever my teammates and my coaches asked me to do for us to win.
Jewell, what does it do for you guys when someone comes off the bench with that kind of firepower?
I love it. Everyone on the bench is going nuts and encouraging her, and we're telling her keep shooting, keep playing defense, and everyone who comes off the bench is ready, and we love it, and we love cheering. I'm their biggest cheerleaders for sure, and it's just great to see.
What's that like being on a team where you have, like, it's not like you have 5 starters, it's like you have 8 starters, 9 starters, whatever.
It's awesome. You know, we can depend on each other. We know that whoever comes off the bench is ready, and there's not a drop-off, and that's what we work on and practice, and that's where it all starts. So we compete and go hard in practice, everything that we do in transition to the games.
Do you like sitting 20 minutes a game?
I like seeing my teammates do well, and I love it. And that's what happened tonight. I love cheering them on and encouraging them and seeing them grow.
Mychal, you missed some time during the preseason with an injury. How long did it take you to kind of get into a flow and rhythm with the rest of your teammates?
It was kind of frustrating, but I mean, my teammates always encouraged me. My coaches were always encouraging me, helping me out with that, and it didn't seem like it took too long, just constantly practicing all the time.
Muffet, you're playing 3 games in 3 days now, starting Sunday. How do you approach that? What do you try to do as far as, within the framework of giving minutes as much as you can from everybody?
Well, we started last Monday, and we really tried to budget our time at practice, how long they're on their feet. So we didn't practice quite as long Monday or Tuesday. We knew Wednesday was going to be a tough game. And really, as it turned out, the foul trouble was sort of a blessing in disguise because Jewell and Lindsay are the only ones that played significant minutes. Nobody else, I don't think, played more than 23 or 24 minutes. So that kind of worked itself out. But it was good today to be able to just rest everybody for most of the second half because 3 games in 3 days, it'll be like the ACC tournament, and that's how we'll approach it, similar to what we will do in that situation. This was sort of an NCAA tournament with a Wednesday-Friday game, and now we're going into the ACC tournament. So it's great preparation for us, but we definitely have to really try to have walkthroughs instead of full practices.
And Mychal had her career game today, but up in East Lansing, she only played 2 minutes. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I was really happy with what she did. She was coming to just give Lindsay a quick blow. Wanted Lindsay back in the game at that point. We were young as it was, and then with the foul trouble, especially when Jewell was out, we really wanted to try to have our veterans back in the game. So I thought she did a nice job when she was in there. It was a good start for her. And so I figured that in the next couple of games she would really have a lot more playing time. And as it turned out, today was the day.
What's your favorite cake?
I don't have one. I don't eat dessert.